Hello guys, it's me Oggy or Oggyerino, and in this tutorial series I'm going to show you how you speedrun slide to any percent. I'm gonna be playing on the Korean version. I'm gonna speed up the cutscenes so you don't need to watch them, as well as resets. This is my rebooted version since my last attempt went kinda bad. So let's just head right into it. So when you're done with EP2 and you have reset the game, you will end up at the title screen. So it will look something like this. So if you now, when you're at EP3, you want to press circle on that, so you get to this screen. And since it's EP3, you want to be resetting the cutscene as soon as it starts. This is done for EP3, 7 and 8, and it's the only skippable intro cutscenes to the episodes we can do. So you want to press circle. The slide logo is gonna fade out, and when it starts fading back in, you can hold the reset and start resetting. So I'm gonna press circle now. So when you see the slide logo now fades out, and as soon as it appears, you can start holding. You can probably do this faster, but that's just what I prefer. My system language is in Norwegian, as you can see, so don't you worry about that. This is just a normal reset, so I'll be back at you after the reset. So now that you have reset the game, you will start in the safe house here. Just as soon as you see Sly, press circle and split to start EP3. Then you wanna square boost down left, so you land approximately here. Now you can run around or square boost over this gap. I prefer to square boost over it if I land correctly. So now you wanna keep running towards this mission trigger over here. It's very straightforward. And usually you won't be detected, but it doesn't matter too much, as long as the guard doesn't come up the little, what can I call it, the ramp, sort of, down to our right when we landed on that thing. Because then he will hit you, but it's still no big of a deal. So, after this cutscene ends, you wanna head left, start turning your camera around, so you get your camera with you. Something like this. Now, you wanna hit this bush, because there's a snake, hit this. Don't worry about the guard. Square boost, circle. And just keep spamming circle. So now that was the first part. This is a very quick mission. It's just a recon, very quick recon mission. So you see the boxes to our right. You can get up to the top level. I'm gonna show you two ways you can get on top. Both of them includes a glitch high jump. You shouldn't, like, this is the one of them. You stand on this, then you glitch high jump up and press circle. This should be very hard to fail, because it's a normal glitch high jump. But as you see, the boxes disappear. So let's say you failed it and you landed here again and the boxes aren't there anymore. Go to the snake, hit it. Now you wanna stand here and glitch high jump straight up and press circle. So now you just wanna run into the trigger here. Take the pictures in the order I do. So first the heart, and then usually Rajan is in another place, but he's gonna be down to the left when you do it. So now take Rajan, and then you wanna take the entrance. And this doesn't really make sense looking here since he's in the wrong side, but he won't be when you run. Okay, trust me. Now the winch. After the game has auto-saved, you wanna reset the game. So it's gonna be a little cutscene here. And now you wanna start doing the reset. So I'm gonna meet you in the safe house after the reset. So now we're gonna do free the elephant. So as soon as you see Slime in the safe house, select Slime, square boost down left, square boost over this, double jump and hit square. Something like that. You will hit every time. It's a very simple trigger to hit. So this mission is a little bit more skill-wise technical, you could say, than the previous mission. Because we're gonna do a lot of glitch high jumps and general movement. So it should be pretty fun. So the mission here is to get, it's freeing the elephant. You wanna free the elephant, but first you need to get spice plants. So we're just gonna head over to the left as soon as Bentley's done talking. So now head over to the left here. Glitch hard jump up to the right of the vine. Jump up here. Glitch hard jump a little bit up to the right so you don't grab onto the left one. Now you want to just climb all the way to the top. Jump off and press circle on the plant. It's a very straightforward job, but still need some practice to do some of the strats. Now you want to jump off this. There's gonna be a snake in this bush, so you want to square boost it like that, and then square boost off and press circle. Now glitch hard jump towards the right, so you don't do exactly like I did. Because if you go further to the right, it's gonna be the only thing you can latch onto because you're too far away from the rope. So now you just take the plant. Now we're gonna head down left. I'm only gonna show you one route here because it's very simple. Just square boost down left here. Then you wanna square boost off this to this roof, and then run on this water wheel and square boost. If you can't do that, you can always just go down and run around the edge here and up to this point. But this is a fairly easy strat, and you only need to, as long as you run on top of the wheel before you do the square boost, you're good to go and you get speed. Now you wanna, after you land, you wanna glitch hard jump up to this point, run and then square boost into this and pick the plant. So now we're gonna go down. Just use triangle and then square to get down. Square boost over this. And now you wanna square boost, circle, jump, circle, hold square until you lose grip and then walk. Now you just wanna run over here. You can square boost this if you want, or run up. Just get up here. Okay, don't worry about me getting hit. You just wanna get up to this point. Now you wanna glitch hard jump up towards this point and hold R1 while you do it. It's a little bit extended, but it shouldn't be that hard. So now when you're taking the plant, you want to go left. There's actually two routes here. One where you go here and one where you go this way. I'm gonna show you both. So this is the fastest route. You want to head down here and glitch hard jump up to this vine. Go off here. Just don't worry even about the monkey. And then glitch hard jump to this point. Now what you want to do, you want to hit this rope. So you can run a fair bit on this like branch here, but and then square boost. I would recommend you to glitch hard jump because it can be a little bit hard. So you want to run, glitch hard jump, and then press circle. If you see him latch on, you've done it. So now is the second part. You want to head down to the left here, hit this guard, square boost this roof, glitch hard jump over here, and then you just want to make your way a little bit up this rope, glitch hard jump over to the other rope, slide down and take the plant that should be here. Now when you've taken this plant, you want to be heading up the rope again until you can jump off and land on top of here. Now you want to square boost down to the next one here. Okay, that was very close, but yeah. Just do a normal square boost and don't fuck up like I did. Take the plant. Now you want to hold down right on your controller, and as soon as you start running, press triangle and then square, and you will land here. Now just press circle on this and the job is complete. So after this job, we're not gonna load, we're just gonna straight up walk to the next mission because it's right over us. So head left. Don't worry about the guards. You might get spotted, you might not. Taking damage isn't that big of a deal. Now just make your way up here. So what's gonna happen here? You want, okay, who is spotting here? Okay, anyway, you want to be taken on, go on this one. What you can do, you can either jump on top of this while this is moving, or basically standing still, and then glitch high jump up to here. You can, from under here, double jump and hit square, or you can just go onto here or the rope or whatever. You choose what you wanna do. I personally stand on top of this, glitch high jump, so I land here and open it. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do the water bug route, which is way different than the casual route since we do glitch high jumps and stuff. There's one part which is very, like, it's a very precise glitch high jump. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Wouldn't recommend you doing it in your first runs, but as beginners you want to explore, you know. So I'm gonna show you the both ways of doing this. And as a beginner, you can choose if you wanna GSM this. I personally don't, but most runners do. So you wanna just go down here, just take care of this monkey, and just start GSMing to like away from everything. So make your way up this rope. Now, when you come here, there might be a guard. I'm gonna show you a scenario where there's a guard right here. So if there's a guard here, you wanna just head on over here. He is gonna spot you, or hear you. Just walk up this part, glitch high jump over him, and hit him one time with your air attack. And then you've taken him out. This is the most used backup. Though if the guard hears you, because or notices you because of that there's a guard here that spots you, he will stand right here and there's no way for you to get over there. So what you want to do is, instead of going to him, you just want to keep going on the lily pads here and then move over to this part. Keep running over here. There's gonna be a guard there as well. Don't worry too much about him. Just run on the outline here and then glitch hard jump on top of here and finish the mission. Okay, so to do the glitch high jump, you wanna go very close to the ledge here and glitch high jump and curve around this to on top of there. Should look something like this. It's a little bit precise, so you will have to practice it, but if you fail it, you will have to restart the whole thing. So I would just recommend you going on the lily pads. So if you're done, and there was no guard, or there was a guard and you're done with taking me out, you wanna square boost to this part, and then for safety, glitch hard jump this. You can square boost it, but it's a little bit hard because if you fail, you will drop down. So now, when you're in the Rajan's little office here, you wanna run, square boost over to the left, and you can either square boost on top of here or whatever, and just hit circle on this to finish the mission. When the mission is over, you wanna load the game. Just spam start until you see the start menu open. Head down and then load to get back to the safe house. So now you wanna select Bentley, because now we're gonna do leading Rajan. Jump off this and toss 2 bombs. And then just keep GSMing and follow the route I'm taking. There's not gonna spawn any guards in front of you if you GSM properly, so don't worry about that. Then you wanna just keep moving here and run around until we get to the mission. So there's gonna be a pretty long cutscene here. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, so I'll see you in a bit. So for the Rajan job, you wanna shoot 1 bullet here. So he runs there, 1 bullet right there, then you wanna just stand on top of here until he's done. Now since there's a guard there, you want to not be spotted, so when you pick it up, you just wanna sneak away. Don't run so he detects you. Then the job can turn very ugly very quickly. This is at least how I do it. I play it very safe since it's a very like hard job-ish. Now you just jump off here. And when you see Rajan start moving, you shoot 1 arrow there. 1 arrow there-ish. another one there-ish, so he makes you run here, and then one on top of the melon, and then just stand on the edge or something. Be very careful to not get spotted. So now you just want to go towards Rajan and pick up the melon, or pick up the blueprints. Now you want to run backwards here, or with GSM, to try to GSM the guard here. He might not be GSM'd, so then you have to fix that. So you want to shoot one there. Now you want to shoot the guard. Rajan didn't notice, good. Shoot in the middle of there. And then shoot at the edge here. Don't stand too close to where Rajan is coming out, he will spot you. Now you can just wait and stand there until Rajan has picked it up. You can jump on there and optimize it. If you want to do that, watch Remo or Gnist's PB, because they are 10 times better than me in this. I take it super safe, so I complete the mission with a time that I'm happy with, without any fails. So that was the whole job. It can go very bad, so you might fail it. You have to just practice this to try to figure your way. Now you want to reset the game. So I'm going to speed up this reset, and I'll see you in a bit. So now, when you enter the safe house again, select Bentley again, and do the exact same route, because now we're gonna go and blow up the dam. Dropping the bombs is actually faster when falling as Bentley, so you wanna prefer to do it in safe places and not go risky on it. So, right now, you just wanna head to this mission trigger. And in the speedrun, this job is extremely hard. Emphasis on the sarcasm, okay? On the irony. So, what you want to do here, do not touch any other button except your fire button. And yes, I mean, don't move at all. You have the perfect aim, you don't need to do this is called Cuber Strat, you don't touch anything except the fire button. The only thing you have to worry about during this mission is the walk until this mission, and the heat consumption, or like the heat management. So, you want to hold down the button to approximately there on the red bar, and just keep repeating until the end. And in the last one, when you see it's about to break, you can just hold the last one fully out so you get enough shots. But just try and hold a tempo. I'm not 100% sure what is the fastest way to do this. I know Remo says that it's fastest to smash the buttons, so you mash R1. Personally, I cannot do that, so right on the next one here, I'm gonna hold, because I'm pretty sure that it's gonna explode on the last one. So, when this job is finished, you wanna load the game, and yes, that was the whole job. If you do this exact method, it's almost impossible to die. If you die though, you are a legend. No doubt about that. And you are the master of the Oggy strats, okay? So, yeah. After this, just load. And that was blow the dam. So now we're gonna do Spice Grinder. You wanna pick Sly. Glitch hard jump, or square boost down to the left. Then you wanna run and glitch hard jump to this point. And curl glitch hard jump up here. Now you just wanna keep running. And square boost down here. Square boost off this. One jump and a double jump, and whack your cane to hit the trigger. I'm gonna speed up this cutscene a bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, so when the cutscene is over, jump in the TNT barrel, place it near the laser, and just wait for it to explode. Jump in the next one, then you wanna get past this laser fence. You should probably take this slow, and at least in the start. If you stand out of its range, you can hit it, Now you just wanna go through the lasers here. Don't get hit at all here. Very important, because you need all the health. Or at least some of it. There's a cutscene here you wanna square boost into. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go and take out the guard on the right first. Then we're gonna jump over the like grinder, and then take out the guard on the top there. Both of them can take fall damage if you do it correctly. And then we're gonna use the bottom guards to destroy the gate with Le Barrel. So just do the exact movement I do here. If you think you want to do it better, watch Gnist or Remo's world record. So Scrubbers here, whack the guard off, Scrubbers over here. This isn't a big deal, you just need to take the guard down. Now jump down and hit this guard, because now the other guard will be alerted. Go into his light so he notices you. Head into this corner and the guard will shoot down that. Now you use the combat attacks here to take out this guard, and you're good to go. There's no guards and the rest of the mission is free. So now you just want to jump in the barrel and you want to keep on walking. You will get used to how soothing this little like sneaking sound is. I enjoy it a lot, at least. That might just be me though. Be careful here so you don't get hit, you know. Being in a TNT barrel as a raccoon and getting hit by warm lasers doesn't really feel so good, you know. Just take it safe. You can do a faster cycle here if you are practiced and good at the game, which I'm not, of course. So just keep on heading over here, and when you come around to when you land in here, just jump off and the mission is done. So after this mission you wanna load. So now we're gonna do Neyla's secret. Select Sly, Screw Boost straight off here. Don't worry about any guards. Screw Boost, circle, X. Then you keep going. Triangle, square. Hit guard. And just hit into the trigger. Now there's gonna be a little bit of a dialogue here. We use this to collect some coins. If you are doing the safest coin route, where you picked up the treasure from EP1, check out my separate video on that, which might be out, I hope so. Or the EP2 treasure, which I showed in the tutorial series here. You will not have to worry about coins that much. You can pick up some here and there, but you will be like 100 coins over farmed at the end anyway. Which is really nice when you start out, because then you don't have to worry about having enough coins for all the gadgets, which is turnbuckle, paraglider, and alarm clock. Which all in all is $1,600 dollar, you know, dollar billion, you know. Anyway, so now you wanna just follow Neyla. It's like the other Neyla mission, the Moonlight Rendezvous. Don't stay too close, don't stay too far away, because she will stop and look back at you, or stop completely and wait for you, and we don't want any of that. So I just destroy some stuff on the way here to get enough coins. While I do this tutorial series though, don't worry about my coin count or my percentage when I do the game, since I use cheat codes to be able to record all of this stuff for you guys. Mostly because I am very bad at keeping my files. Yeah. So just take some coins here and there. Just basically follow Neyla. I would recommend you guys to do the super safe coin route in the start, and then rather upgrading to not taking the first treasure and then only taking the first treasure. This is something you have to like choose yourself. So right here I just usually take this for a little bit of coins. Then I might hit this and hold to spin. And you wanna run on the outside here in case Neyla doesn't kill but alert the guard. Just run on the outside. So it's a very straightforward mission. You can jump after Neyla on the lily pads, but why could we do that when we're cool like this? And just jump on here and square boost off, and you're good to go. So now you just wanna jump over this, because you know, jumping is fun. Then go into the trigger when it spawns. So in here we're gonna steal 2 keys and winch down the heart, or the half of the heart. So there's gonna be a cutscene here. I'm gonna turn it up the speed, you know, boys. So be right back.
닐라가 말은 그대로야. 그 심장을 챙기려면 저 컨트롤 상자를 열어야 돼. 하지만 지금은 잠겨 있어. 경비원들에게서 열쇠를 잠깐 빌려도 별 문제 삼진 않겠지?
So you wanna take this guard first. Just run here, jump a little bit out and around. Then you take his loot. The roof is very low here, so you wanna hit him out towards, so you can actually take him out. Now you wanna go here and glitch hard jump behind the guard and just pickpocket him. This is optional, you can hit him, I don't care enough, but you know, I will always make it to the winch before he takes me. So just open the winch and then head to the heart. And that's mission completed. The ruby mission is right after this, so do not load the game. This was Neyla's secret. So now you wanna head down the same path we went out and just head out. So right here we're gonna do something called the slope jump, but first we need to make our way over to the spot we're gonna do it in. So you wanna square boost or glitch high jump this, then glitch high jump up towards this point. And now what you can do, you can stand you wanna get up to this point here. So we're gonna use a slope jump. A slope jump is something we can use to jump up slopes, like so. And what it does is that we use the charge attack to extend our jump upwards on a slope, since we can still spin on it like it's a normal slope or a normal ground. So what you want to do, stand on like the edge here with your back face towards the wall. Then you want to glitch high jump, but not spam X. Just hold the square button, and as soon as you see him start the spin attack, release. So it should look something like this. And then you get up. If you struggle with this, you can do 2 in a row. It's hard for me to do now, but something like that. You figure it out. It's pretty easy. Personally, I use only 1 because I can glitch high jump from it. You basically just do this, and then you glitch high jump up. Now when you're at the top, you want to hit the trigger. So we're gonna take down the ruby here, and we're gonna use a combo called triangle jump, triangle X. It's you press triangle and then you press X right after. What it does is that it makes you do an uppercut, but you can then do another combo input afterwards. So you can implement square into it. We're doing this to take down the ruby. So you need 2 of these to take down the ruby. What you do is you press triangle, then you press X right after. So it's triangle X, triangle X. And if you do it slowly, it will be like a half-ass. Just do it like kinda fast. Basically like triangle X. So then you hit square right after. So place yourself under here. Triangle X, so you hit the ruby. Triangle X square, triangle X square. Now the ruby is gone. We're gonna use Murray and Turnbuckle to get Murray on top of here, because he's the one that's gonna take the ruby away. So now as Murray, you wanna jump down right here. And you want to turnbuckle up to this ledge here. So run, turnbuckle, launch, and extend your jump to get on top of here. Now that we are on top, you want to just jump here. You can go here and turnbuckle launch yourself, but I personally just use this bouncy pad. And then ledge, and then punch off the ledge here to keep momentum, like so. Now there's a cutscene that is right there. To skip it, you just go out over here, jump over here, and up here. And now you want to turnbuckle launch over the diamond or the ruby and hit square so you thunder flop. So turnbuckle launch and square. That should hit the ruby and make you skip the cutscene. If you struggle with this, just go into the cutscene. It doesn't matter. That saves about 8 seconds if done correctly. If I think so, at least. Now this is a hard job for me to do. If you watch my stream, you know that I struggle with this job because everything goes against me. So I'm gonna try my best to do it correctly here. So respect the Bentley. You always want to respect Bentley because he can low-key proxy you to Oblivion and beyond. So now you just want to follow the mission's route for the start here. It's not that much to go on right here. And now when you come to like the middle part here, you can hit square if you're aiming straight at it. So right here now the glitch high jumping, now the GSM starts to hit up here, boys. So you wanna take the ruby and start GSMing and just go down the route like so. You wanna jump off on the edge here so you know Bentley's gonna jump as well. And now there's 2 routes here. I'm gonna show you both. So this is the first one. It's where you go here and wait for Bentley to put down his thingy. Then you turnbuckle launch up here. So the other way you can do this is you keep following the road here and following Bentley over. Keep GSMing a little bit so you don't spawn that many guards. Then when he lays down the pillow, you just double jump over here. Pick this up. Careful to not get hit by any guards because then the mission fails. Toss it over. Go here. Evade the guards and finish the mission. If there's so many guards, Remo said get hit by a guard so you have invisibility frames, because then the guards won't attack you, and then you toss the ruby and finish the mission. Now you wanna reset the game. Sorry if that was a little bit of a cluster. I'm very bad at the job. I'm very sorry, but it's a very straightforward job. You can watch a world record run if you want. I'm gonna speed this up. So now it's the operation. You wanna select Murray, and then you wanna do another turnbuckle. Just remember to press the turnbuckle button before you start doing this. This will save a good amount of time. And now just go right into the trigger here. So now they're gonna talk a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the Murray part of this mission, where we take out the guards and stuff. So this is a newly used route, at least I've seen it. So you wanna just head down right here, evade the guard, and just run this way. Remo does this, so I assume it's a little bit faster. The other way is just to run down the road there. Now you wanna take out these 4 guards. So that's 2, that's 3, and there's 3 coins, so that's nice. And now just press circle. You don't need to mash anything here. But now, as Bentley, you need to destroy this. It's not particularly a hard job, but the faster you do it, the faster it ends, you know. So, if I'm not mistaken. It might be a time thing. Just very simple, just take out this and you should be good to go. Now you wanna start mashing as Murray. Just mash any of the 4 buttons. Doesn't matter which you mash, as long as you can just keep on pressing it. So he can build up his strength for some reason, you know. So now, as Sly, you're gonna go in a TNT barrel, and we're gonna GSM the whole way. So the way I do this is very simple. I just follow the road here, and then I keep looking at the truck while I follow this road, like so. You can do some sneaky thief moves here and stuff, but I just follow the road, I don't care. Doesn't lose that much time to cut corners and stuff. And now you just wanna keep looking back and walk. And I usually follow this part a little bit here, and then I start evening out when I come to this here. So, and then I follow this part here all the way up to the ramp here. So now you just wanna go up to this part, and then you can like run straight at it. Or of course don't jump out of the barrel and run, because then you will fail the mission, but keep running or keep walking in the barrel. When you go into the water you can jump. Just jump right there. Now there's gonna be a 1 minute and 19 second long cutscene, which I'm gonna speed up because I'm a good editor like that, dab. So be right back. So right here, you want to follow Neyla on this. We don't care that much going from the start, so we're gonna skip like half of it. What you want to do, just run here, glitch hard jump up to this, keep running, and then when you come to like the middle part here, stand on top of this, glitch hard jump up here, and hope that Rajan doesn't strike you with this lightning bolt. We were lucky there. So there, that was the Sly section. Now it's gonna be the boss fight. This is a boss fight that is kinda hard because it lags a little bit, but mostly frame-wise and not like game-wise. Don't worry about me, I'm just like talking bullshit here. What you want to do, don't choke. Don't choke on this. Don't try to be like overconfident or like I can do this, you know, just complete it and be happy. So what you want to do, what I usually do at least, I just do this dance thingy with him where you hit him like 2 to 3 times and then you jump. Try to focus on not taking damage. There are parts where you can take damage on purpose to save time. Like this, where you push him into the laser fence. As a beginner, just try to finish this without failing. This is one of the harder boss fights in the game, because of the frame rate is kinda low and the freaking monkeys are trying to like murder me, you know. So you just wanna try to keep hitting Rajan in like an endless spiral of whack, 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 jump, whack, whack, jump, you know. There's of course, you can do more hits, try to do 4, maybe even 5 if you're lucky, but no need to do it. Just don't choke on Rajan. Wink wink. It's terrible. So right as soon as you see Rajan start like tumbling, like now, you wanna split. That's when you split. Now there's gonna be a 1 minute and 39 seconds cutscene, so I'm gonna speed this up and I'll meet you right after this is done. So now you want to reset the game after you see it save. That's at least when I do it. You can time it a little bit better, but I feel like just going safe is a lot better. So I'm gonna meet you after this reset right here. So when you're done with the reset, you're gonna end up here. You're gonna press circle on the Contessa, or Grevitar, and then you are good and ready to start EP4. So, thank you guys for watching my EP3 part of my any percent tutorial in Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Really appreciate you guys sticking by to the end. I'm I'm still gonna say this. Don't worry about the language I play in, which is Korean, and do not worry about the percentage and the coin count, because they will vary depending on how I play and stuff. So, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Check out my social media in the description below. If there was any videos I mentioned, for example, Rembo's World Record or Gnist World Record, you can find them on speedrun.com/slide2 or in my description below. Check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/Oggyerino, also linked in the below, and join the Discord server and all of that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.